Hi, welcome to today's class. Um, Today we're going to be doing something quite simple, and I'll try as much as I can so that the time will not be too much. We'll be talking about four different things today. We'll be talking about how to import image for a design, exporting the same image after you finish your design, and power clipping and basically alignment. Some other key things will come in, but these are the four major things that I'll be focusing on. Majorly, power clipping. I just want to show you how you can incorporate pictures into your design. The last design we did, there was no image attached to it or no picture, just plain background. I know some of you must have an idea on how to import pictures, but we're going to do it today, where you import your picture for a design for your next event you want to do. Maybe you just want to hold a Facebook post or video. Just come up with something simple. So I'll be doing design as shown on your screen, visually speaking, with Billy Stanley, Monday 26th, blah blah blah. That's what we're going to be doing today. So this design you are seeing right now is what we will be looking at. So stay with me as we begin the journey. Our time starts now. Okay, now the first thing, we have our blank space. We'll create a workspace here, the space we want to be working with. I try to keep it much easier so that it's simple, straightforward, so that I can use it for our DP, a complete square for us to use it for our DP and every other Instagram, not only Facebook basically. So this is our workspace, and we have the title visually speaking, or let me just make it cap, visually speaking. And another thing I do is to make sure I maintain a regular font. So I'll be working with Impact because it's much more popular on most of our systems. I don't want to use complex fonts that I downloaded online, so that you won't have issues with getting the fonts that I'm using. So I'm using Impact. Just go to your fonts folder and select Impact, visually speaking. Now, like I said, we're going to do more of importing. So I want to import an image. First of all, the background. If you check very well, we have this greenish blue background with horizontal line on it. So you can use any background of your choice. Well, that's the one I chose. I'll just show you how. You right click to import your image. Right click on your mouse pad or your just your pad. You go to the place where you save all your pictures. I have my picture folder. Just go straight there. Now, because I cannot really trace the particular one, so I will just search for the image background. Most of the time I save each of my folders with a particular name. As you can see, this is it. So I import. You can click enter or just drag it down. Now I talk about power clipping. Now, one of the things about power clipping, by power clipping an image, you are putting it inside the workspace, the box that you are working with. So power clip your image for Corel 17, that's X7. You highlight your image, then right click. You see the option there, power clip inside. Just click it, and this particular arrow will come out. Then you put it inside the box. And there's another thing again. If you see, it's not completely covered. So we need to edit power clip. To edit power clip, if you are using X7 Corel Draw, you just press your shift key and you tap on the box, and it will take you straight inside. Now this is what happened. I just adjust it to the size I want. Adjust to the size, just to fill in the whole space. Observe another thing again. As I'm working, I'll be showing you the progress. That's what we'll be doing today. So I'll just be highlighting it one after the other, show you the previous one. Now see, there is most of the background itself has dark feel from this whole side is more like a shade of dark, so we want to incorporate that into this design. So first of all, we go back to editing our power clip, editing content. Press your control key and tap the box. It will take you straight inside the box. Once that is done, if you are inside there, you go to your effects on the top end of your screen. You go to the effect, click on the effects, select adjust. Under select adjust, the box will come out. You select tone curve. Select your tone curve. It will bring a screen in front of you. Then you can adjust just to reduce the size. To reduce it so that you can see the full screen, you just right click the box, or if you want to reduce it, you right click. If you want to increase it, you left click. So I want to reduce so that I will be able to see what we are doing. Now this is the part where you just adjust it down to make it dark. As you do that, you will see from the left side of the screen it reduces the opacity of the image. Then you click OK. Now this is what we've got exactly. So we are getting close. Now add color. First of all, in our last class I showed us how to break our text, so just add color. I already have my color here. You can just choose your own RGB, R7. Check the screen, you'll see the color shade there. Then select visually speaking. This is what I have. This is what I have. Then I talked about call out. If you come here for how to create this particular call out that has more like the chart icon there, to create that one, I think I shared that in our last class. You come select your tool here. To select your call out, you see regularly, you see on this polygon tool, click on the arrow at the bottom, then you select call out shape, pick it up. Then when you check at the top here, you select the one. You can still use any one. You want to use square, you can use square, but I also prefer the call out shape just as it is. Then delete this one. This is what I have here, as you can see on my screen. Then I add color to it. I'm using a shade of green. Remove outline by clicking the X on the color palette. Just right click the X part to remove the outline. Then convert, change horizontal, mirror vertically. That's what I just did. Then I reduce the size to level, align with the top of my text. Zoom to see clear what you are doing. Now I talked about alignment. One of the principles of graphic design is alignment. It is very important to align so that you will help your audience flow with your work, because if you don't align and everything is scattered, it will be distorting to the eyes. So this is what we are doing. As you can see, just creating an effect, editing it with your shape tool. You see a red point there that you can use to edit your call out shape. Okay, I think we're still on course. Increase this guy a little bit. Exactly. So sorry for this. Okay, then edit. Now if you observe, there is a cutout there on my own here. So to create that effect, this is what I want to do. This is how to achieve that. I think I explained it on the last one. Select, first of all, break text apart. That's the speaking. To break it apart, press Ctrl K. Once that is done, you are now left with highlight the call out, press your shift key and select the letter G. Now on your top again, you can then simplify it. By simplifying, you just click simplify. This is what you have. You already have that effect. So I want to edit that effect just to reduce it a bit. Excuse me. Come here. To edit this one, I convert it to object. Ctrl Q. Convert it to object so that I'll be able to edit it. Then Once I edit, I now move in, tap this, move, then this also. Here you go. So the whole idea about that call out icon, because we are visually speaking, the word, that icon there just signifies, explains, or puts more light on the word speaking. Now there's something I did again just to bring out the text. If you see, this one is much more brighter compared to this particular guy. So I want to go back to my background, add another color which is black, create a box, add another color, black, remove outline, then use your transparency tool to fade the top of it like this, to fade it a little bit. I can decide to increase the size. Now here we are, and I bring this guy down a bit, as you can see, then Ctrl G to group everything. Okay, we've gotten to this point. Now the next point, as we have here, is with Billy Stanley. Just type your name, excuse me, once that is done, select your preferred font. Just for purpose sake of those that don't have many fonts on their system, I use script. Script. Bring it down here, add color to it. Which color do I even use here? Okay, good. Increaser. Then create a rectangular box here. Trying to be as fast as I can, don't want this video to exceed a particular time. This, add my color, green, remove outline, then width, Cambria, let me see, Cambria, bold and italic. Bring it here, sorry, make it RGB black, and here we go. Align this with this. Now one of the ways you know your work is aligned, you can use your ruler to measure it. Excuse me, sorry. As you can see, so definitely this guy needs to move out. This is what I do. Just balance it like this. Yep, that's it. Check the left hand side to see if it's properly aligned. No, it's not. Balance. Just rushing for us not to exceed a particular time that I've set. Now, to import your pictures, first of all, you create your circle. Up, bring it to the position, add outline color, which is green, increase the outline color to, let's say, 1.5. I can still increase if I want to. Then duplicate, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, copy and paste. That's what I just did. Then reduce one of them equally. To reduce equally, you press your shift key and you drag also. Now bring import, go to your picture, import picture. I have my pictures already, so I'll just go straight to the folder and select the one I want. Then power clip image inside in the smaller one. Adjust your image. And there's something I just developed. I like reducing the opacity of the picture. I want to douse it a little bit because it's too shiny, it's too bright or white. So I reduce, come to my image adjustment lab on the bitmaps, adjust, kind of adjust the saturation a bit. As you can see, maybe temperature a little bit, brightness a bit. Here we go. Okay, and this is what I have. Awesome. Yep, this is it. Reduce, just kind of, sorry, I need to remove this outline. Remove outline. Okay, now you have your dates, your time, whatever. I said 26th February 2018. Time, let's say 6:00 p.m. prompt. 6 p.m. prompt. I'm using Cambria also. Reduce size, close the gap, or you can even break it. So this is it. Add color to it, or let's say I go white. Then as you can see, up, okay, align to the left, right rather. Let me change it to capital letter, cap. Change case to cap. Let's see how it looks. Okay, yopi dopi. Now I have this. Then I create a line earlier on, something like this. Duplicate. And bring it to this place, just to separate the date from the venue. Add color to it, then your address. I said art brand diversity community. Brandversity community. You can put any address depending on what you want to achieve, just like this one. A closed Facebook group. So type that too in brackets. A closed Facebook group. Reduce, let's say 8 points, depending on how small you want it. Then you add the link or the address, full information about the address, how you want it. Sorry. Don't forget to align properly. Reduce. Once that is done, I can try to centralize it. Let me just, for the sake of time, let me just copy this, Ctrl C, and bring it here. Ctrl V. Now to join, just put it, centralize it. You can decide to do it on your own way. Centralize, full screen. Raise this guy up just to balance the space. To balance my space. Okay, this is it. I'm going to send you the background that I used for this design, so don't worry about the background. Now if you have a logo, business logo, brand logo, just copy and paste anywhere. We already have Brandversity community logo, so I just copy it here and bring it to this space. Ctrl V. This is it. Because we have a color flow, I will not want to alter the color flow. Some of you will prefer maintaining your brand color, especially the logo that you have. You can still maintain it. You can also, if you have a color scheme, you can just play around it. Sometimes I can just play all around white, just maintain one color. It adds beauty to the design. I don't want to do too much color, so I like working basically to maximum 3 colors if it's not a complex design. So I just prefer 3 colors. Brandversity community. Either put it at the left or bring it to the right, depending on how you want it. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our course for today. To be sure of everything, I group. Just watch before I shoot myself on the leg. Align with this, centralize, central alignment. So I'll just want to, take it to the left, then balance it to this side. Or better still, make it centralized. Then group everything here, and this, you have highlighted it, centralize it with the background. Everything is now visually balanced. Okay, another part of the alignment, again, you group all the content, all the text, and you balance it with the workspace. See, no, it won't work that way, sorry. But this is the main thing that needs to be balanced with the background. Ctrl G, tap, balance. So here we go. This is our design. I'm expecting to see your own work. I hope you'll be able to come up with something much more creative. Use your own creative intelligence. You don't necessarily, all my job is just to show you how to use the tools, so you can come up with any background, use any design, and let's see what you've got. Till I come your way in our next class, this is Billy Stanley signing out. God bless you.